Alright, I'm just going to make a quick video here showing an ornament design. I'm going to make a basic, just a basic design, show you some of the different things you can do with revolves and work planes and circular patterns and stuff. I'm kind of winging it. I have an idea in my head of something I drew on the board earlier today, so I am kind of winging it a bit. So we'll see how it goes. Sometimes there's trouble embossing on irregular surfaces, so we might encounter that. Might not talk through the whole thing. I might just kind of do it. Might end up a little long. Hope not, but we'll see. Okay. All right. Here we go. All right. Start a new part. So the design I sketched on the board. It's like a kind of like a teardrop design. The thing at top to hold the bulb. And then I'm going to put the year across it, something like that. So first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to make a line down first. Okay. I'm actually going to make this fairly basic design here. All right, so line. I'm going to make this 4 inches tall. Now this is going to extend beyond. It's going to extend beyond the 3 by 3 by 3, but that's okay because I'm going to make it fairly skinny. It's not going to be any wider than 2 inches. All right. So the shape overall, I'm going to draw a control vertex spline here. All right. I'm not going to do too many points in this spline. You're going to get a more predictable and easy shape if you keep your spline pretty simple. Now let's see, the top part, I am going to want a base here, so let me bring it up to here. And then I'm going to adjust this a bit. Alright. Measure. Alright. So the max distance. Alright, I need to draw a line in there. Or make it construction line. Because I want to make this about 1 inch wide here. So. Okay, so that's a construction line. Alright. Now I'm going to revolve this. Oops. Alright. Alright. So there's the basic shape of this. Alright. Now, I want it to look a little bit different up top. So I'm looking back at my sketch. I'm like, okay. I want to make it more. I want to make another revolve. I want to add a shape to the top. I want it to be a little flatter on top. So I'm actually going to go make a line off flat. Make it 0.25. Alright. and then an arc, go from here down to here, one tangent up there. Alright, wonder if I can let me trim this part. Alright, so that did was give me a little flat spot at the top. Now I'm going to go back into the revolution here at the sketch and do one more thing up top there. So this would make a little half-inch flat spot at the top. That'll be good. I'm going to leave that flat like that. Alright, so that looks a little more how I wanted it. You know, not totally perfect here, but we'll see. At this point, what I'm going to do is I'm going to shell this, because I do want this to be hollow. I'm going to cut some stuff into it. Alright, so I'm going to shell this part here. I'm not going to remove any faces. 0.1 inch is a good thickness. Oops. I guess it removed faces. Let me try to get shell. I don't want it to remove face. I could remove the whole face, which is not good. Alright, so 0.1. So it's shell, but you can't tell from this view, right? You can change the visual style to shade with hidden edges. Then you can see what's going on inside if you want. So that's where I'm at. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make something up here to for the hook. And let's see. Probably what I'm going to do is, I don't know. You know, I kind of want to make a nice kind of rounded shape here. Let's see. I'm going to start a sketch on a plane that's in the middle of it, like here. Alright. I'm going to put a circle up here. And I'm going to want it to be, 0.5 is kind of big, but let's make it 0.35. Alright, now, I'm going to probably add shape in here. Alright, finish sketch. What I'm going to do is now on the other work plane, I want to be on a plane perpendicular to that one. So let's say this plane. Alright. I'm gonna draw a circle. Right? I want it to be there, right? I want it to be on this circle here. Let me see if I can get a point. Yeah, there we go. No, not quite. So let me see if I can project the geometry here into this plane. Alright, so what I did, it's going to be hard to see, but I projected the geometry of that circle into this plane. Now that might let me add now a circle at the end of it. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Now, for anything to be printable, it really needs to be like 0.1 inches. Alright? And be able to be seen. That's a good thickness. Alright? This is what the whole thing's going to hang from, so we want it to be pretty darn thick. Now, there's a few ways you can do this. You can revolve the circle around that circle, or, so I could do a revolve, I could do this shape for an axis. I would need an axis drawn that way, so that's not going to be the way to go. I'm going to do a sweep of this shape along, well, it's not letting me do it along that path either. That's annoying. Alright, so I got to draw another line here. I got to go back to this sketch. I gotta draw another line. It's gonna be a construction line, so I'm gonna click that. I'm gonna draw a line there, finish sketch. There we go. All right. Okay. Let's go back in the first revolution. I want to go back into here. Ooh. All right. Let's go back into actually this sketch. All right. There we go. There we go. Beautiful. So I get that in there. I'm going to revolve this surface. Oh, it's not connected somewhere. Dang. All right. I gotta see if I can find that. What's going on there? Okay. Because of that. Let me adjust this arc. There we go. Finish sketch. Now when I revolve, I should be able to find that. Yeah. Okay. That shape on that axis. Now. Yeah, look at that. See, I forgot about that. I guess I went a little too high. How should I do that? I want it to be kind of smooth into the bottom of this ring. That's what I could do is extrude it and then fill it in. So let me go back to the sketch. Mirror. Delete that one. Let me mirror this one. Brought that line back in. Should close that door. Apply. Oh, something's not centered. That's not centered? What? Oh, that's annoying. There we go. That should be centered now. Alright, now I'm going to extrude. Will it get this? No, I gotta make that line go over there. Alright, almost there. So again, I'm not narrating this whole thing. Just, you can kind of watch and get some ideas. Oh, it's not finding that side. I wonder what's going on there. Back into that sketch. This gives you a little insight into kind of the process of making something. Yeah, let's see. Alright. Now, why is that not centered right? Alright, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Adventure's not liking life. Me zooming around. Alright, let me trim that off. Sketch. There we go. Go symmetric. one. Let's see what we have here. Alright, so it's buried in there pretty good. Alright, is it okay? See what that looks like. Alright. We do view, visual style, shaded. Alright, so you can see it's fairly smooth. View, shaded edges. Alright, so now I'm going to fill it some stuff. So it's not finding it. It's not. Let me try to use some more. Huh. Okay, there we go. I just have to make it a little smaller. So couldn't get those ones. I get in there and try to. Nah, it's not liking that one. That's alright. Let's see. Sometimes you make it smaller, it'll find it, but I'll go with that for now. I think I should have done a little more swept up shape here, then put this on there. But anyhow, let's go with that for now. So now I'm going to try to do some writing on here, you know, year, and maybe get some stuff patterned out here. So I'm going to do a work plane, tangent to surface. I'll do parallel to plane. So I'm going to do tangent to the surface and parallel to this plane. Alright, so there it is. Start a sketch here. Text 2020. Don't use to home. I find something nice. Now it is kind of a pain because it doesn't show you a preview. So you know you can use a different app to maybe try to figure out what size. Oops. What font you want to use. Let's see. Oops, not 0.05, 0.5. You know, see how big that looks. Not bad. Rotate this. Okay, sketch. All right, so now you can try embossing. You can try. Click what you want to emboss. Wrap the face. And you can try. Now, I'm going to make the depth 0.05 because I don't want it to go all the way through right now. Or I want to cut it in. Let's see what happens if it finds it. Okay. Edit. Let's try that way. No. Edit. Let's try raising it. Edit. No. It's too curved, the surface. So, let me try again. Yeah, I had a feeling that would happen here. So the other thing you can do is just extrude it, right? Now this though, this you'll have to cut in. Now, let me try embossing one more time. Okay, there we go. You can't do the wrap to face. You have to just send it straight back. That's right. Now I remember. All right. So there we go. It's cut in 0.05. So it did find it. That's good. Um, Now, I don't love it so far, right? It's kind of boring. Um, Maybe, you know, I want to add some features here. Maybe I want to go back and I want to add like some stripes or something on it. So if I go here to my original revolution, I can do that. Now, um, let me show you a couple ways you can do that. I'd probably do it like this, center point rectangle. I don't know exactly where the text is. That's kind of a problem, but well, that's another way to draw a rectangle. Hold on. Rectangle 3-point center. So when you do 3-point center, it allows you to make things tangent like that. All right, let's just see how much is coming off the surface. Okay, 0.05 is what I want. And then you can try trimming. This might work, might not work. We'll see. All right, finish sketch. Bam, put a little stripe on it, right? You can do that kind of thing, make it more interesting. I don't know if I like that or not. You know, definitely need another one on there. Maybe a little more subtle on that too. Maybe I make that dimension 0.03. Maybe I'll do one down there. Maybe you want to do it. You want to do something like this instead. Be a little more subtle with this one. Oh, oh, I must have went through the text or something. So the work plane. I wonder what happened there with that. Why did it give an error? I don't know. Doesn't like something I did there, so I might have to redo that. But that's a way you can add like a stripe or something. Um, you could do, let's see, there's another way to make a work plane that's useful. One more, I'll show you this, and then I gotta wrap up. We got class. All right, you can do tangent surface through a point. Um, this one you have to make a point on the surface to be able to do this. So to add a point, it's this right here, point. And see, you got to have a line or something there present to be able to put a point. They don't show up anywhere. All right, let's say I wanted to do something there. So I'll put a point there. I'll do a plane tangent to surface through a point. That point, there's that work plane. We turn off the visibility of this one. Start a sketch on this one. Let's say I wanted to put some dots around it. All right, cool. I don't know why that projected that, but that's interesting. Boss.
Did we test it?
Hold on. Sorry. So then I got that going on, and then I can circular pattern that. Grab an axis. Any axis is fine. Um, and then 8 of those. And then you got a little feature there. So that work plane that's tangent to surface through a point. Good to go. We're all set. So, you know, you start to do stuff like that. Work planes are useful. And you'll see, like, if it doesn't look good initially, it'll get better. I got to go back and figure out what's going on with that emboss. Um, Sometimes you can just delete it. And I'm not going to Do that. Let's make that sketch visible. So something wrong with the work plane it doesn't like. You can hit redefine. Sometimes that helps. There we go. So now that work plane's back, let's make that sketch visible. Let's make that work plane visible. Where'd my sketch go? That was a text. Where'd it go? It's not there. That's weird. Anyhow, I'll try to get that back in there, emboss that, finish sketch. The stuff's there. And you keep adding features. You can cut stuff in, put stuff on, work planes, help you get there. I'll stop there.